driving north up Highway 61 from Winona. In early November, the brownness of the grass swaying against forested shapes of feminine grandeur. Left alone in the frozen rain, while barges on their final journey for the season navigate her arteries, pushing waves through intricate backwater veins. Oh, mighty Mississippi, eternally flowing on. I drive alone, but suddenly Ananya and Dipankar are here. In my mind, aboard this journey, I'm not sure why you two are here. Of all you people, why you two? To be riding with me up the mighty river highway on this damp, blustery day. This is not your landscape or climate. You're tropical city dwellers. Why are you here? Why, of all people, you two? Where's Meena? Where's Srija? There's something in these trees. This highway of concrete. A path that leads. Both sides of the road are calling me. This dancing breeze, November's whistling wind pushes waves across highway lines as I steer towards returning to you. But here you are. Ananya in the back seat, Dipankar in the front, talking endless and passionate. You have lifetimes to talk about and always will. Dipankar facing sideways, finger pointing. Diva of the back seat topping every point. Exclamations raining everywhere. Your conversation will never finish, never. You two are brother and sister in my mind, and like brothers and sisters, love and bicker. I keep silent, keep my rock and roll down low, and the windows rolled up with the heat on high, though frankly I'd rather a fresh blast of outside air, moist and cold and true. I'm wondering if your conversation will pause and you will notice these trees calling to me. Do you see that these out-of-the-way trails through these valleys are in my veins? Silently, I shift the car to a lower gear, wondering why this route suddenly seems so profound when nothing has been for a while. I believe in feeling, but I don't feel it. I feel believing, but can't see it. Can't stomach the gravity and don't like to argue. With voices jostling vigorously as I ponder, what will we leave behind and why will we leave it? Could my skin make me an enemy? Is my conduct a substantial factor in causing harm, unproductive to life with more of it coming? Aches and pains, life and death, lingering unrest. The festering pain of a community, disjointed, abused so often as to not accept any narrative except disbelief. Turmoil strikes rage in the purest of hearts. Endless injustice. What to do with the anger? Will the world evolve by our anger matching the injustice of the world? Would you blow yourself up? Make the ultimate sacrifice? For statement, for cause, for a way out, for the family, for history? It'd be jingoist of me to answer. A white man's privilege can hardly penetrate the indecency of entitlement. Generations of abuse. Traveling not this familiar road through enticing forest in my skin, but driving through Texas and fearing for life. Driven off the road for terrorist skin. Pulled over for being minor in the eyes of a major. Followed by suspicious clerks in department stores. Placed in a jail cell for a misdemeanor. A weight so heavy it leads to hanging. I know of discrimination? How will I internalize the resentment of generations? Religion banished, language succumbed to a foreign tongue. How can I speak to such resentment? Feel such rage? Bear witness to devastation of slavery and colonization? Comprehend the depths of hatred flowing through ethnic cleansing and cultural appropriation? Antiquities of a crowding world, maddening. Us and them, us and them. To know my foe is my sister, how she perceives, what makes her grow. Why they think the way they do, what they really think of you. Have they drank too much at weddings? Felt slighted by a ruse? What would we like to do to them? Take away their MAGA hats? Blow up their shopping malls? Deprive their communities of future brilliance? Or create alternatives for a future to evolve? Why do we fight ourselves? How are we our own worst enemy? Our time is short. Isn't it all about sharing what we know, what we feel, and what we hope? You say we're not all in this together. You're of color, I am not. This is very difficult. For you, for me. Are we not brothers and sisters? Trite idealistic nonsense, you say. Protestant malarkey, unmindful of deep ramifications contained herein. Hippies with our hearts on high, stoned in privileged relevancy. Outraging villagers in Thailand with nude dances on sacred shores. Brochures for purchase culture, graffiti on temples, Instagram ignorance of grace. Hippies with our hearts on high, holding signs outside the boardroom, never to relate, to ever stop the hate and heckling. Seldom crossing that border but to sell. Had a dream I was a black man loathing white men, a Hindu hating Muslims, a Palestinian despising Israelis. As I tried to parse how hatred is born, whose violence constructs, what end justifies the means to render all these weapons obsolete? How can we harness our rage to better shape a just landscape? Ghost dancers barefoot in the blizzard, huddled in blankets of smallpox, starving cotton shacks and rivers of fire. Tight-lipped Manzanar and Baltimore, armies for the iron. Disappearing seasons, blessings of the earth eclipsed with demons made with iron fists. We've a long way to go. Your conversation has ended. And now I'm alone again in the car. Knowing soon my car and I will no longer travel this road. Gone and dead we all will soon be. I feel it on this dark November. I feel the silence blowing out our words when thoughts are done. The forsaken arteries look in the darkness behind for others. Waves may consume the highway, but some path will lead on. All right, thanks.